crazy!
Would you like to start us off, Tyler?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the second, we swear. The second,
If we can get the first one up.
what we call this, Switch tournament of
That
Mii
tournament.
characters. And the tournament, by the way, is called the plus sign greater than or equal to it was supposed to be an at sign.
Yeah, what happened to at?
I don't know. At sign didn't show up. It was supposed to be at sign ampersand tournament.
He's one, yeah.
But it didn't show up that way. So, we have a 20-team tournament, a 5-stock tournament about ready to get going. Some teams will advance automatically based on no-show and the fact that we didn't have 64 teams to compete.
Well, it's 2v2 each match, and there's 20 competitors, so...
2v2?
2v2 each match.
Oh.
I thought it was 1v1.
Oh, 1v1.
Okay, yeah,
1v1. 1v1 each match.
So 12
20
people didn't show up.
Yeah, 20 competitors.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we should have an even number of matches.
So, to explain what's going on here, because apparently I'm doing play-by-play for the whole tournament.
We'll join you.
Yeah.
So to explain what's going on here, we are not playing any games. We are simply going to watch, broadcast, make comments on, make snide comments on.
And we're going to see who is the best.
The
Mii.
Master Champion.
So,
Now,
let's go.
Before I say anything else, do they know who won the last tournament?
Yeah. Let's
If I
give
can
him a
get it up
refresher.
beforehand.
Okay.
Captain Jack Sparrow won the last tournament.
Is he in this?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
We have all of our existing Mii fighters in this.
And some new people.
Quite a few new ones.
Let's go.
So again, just to refresh, it's a 20-fighter tournament, 5-stock.
And the rule set is no stage morph, right? Or do
No
we have
stage
it on?
morph.
Okay. Smash meter, final smash meter. We have the only items we have on are the Pokeballs, assist trophies, and smash balls, right?
Yes. And the bumpers.
Yeah, bumpers are cool.
So, let us begin with our first match, which appears to be Leroy
Yes.
Jenkins versus Sparta. We do not want to
That
skip
thing's name is Sparta.
Yeah.
I would assume that was Jeffrey Zakarian.
All right.
Let us not skip this battle like I did for the first few tournaments when we first did the tournament.
That's why it was totally the first one.
All right, so it's Leroy Jenkins versus Sparta. 2 sword players at hand.
Oh boy.
And we're on the
Leroy-
mid-guard stage. The stages will attack every now and then.
Do they have a stage?
But there
hires
is
on?
no stage change.
But there is no
No,
stage
no stage.
change.
Okay.
There are stage hazards.
Early lead for Sparta. Both two appear to be jumping themselves off the cliff, but recover. Sparta with the uptick. Leroy
Leroy's-
Jenkins almost jumps
Oh,
off the
shit.
cliff.
Leroy's charging in just like he did in World of Warcraft. There's a Pokeball on the stage.
The first item appears, and
And
it
it's
is
a Ditto.
a fairy?
Ditto.
No, it's a Ditto. You're right.
Turning himself into a duplicate of Leroy Jenkins.
So now that there are 2 Leroy Jenkins on the what would we call this? The arena?
Stage.
The stage?
The stage. Stage sounds right.
Sparta taking an early beating. He's going to need a double jump here to get back in. He
And
does so.
Ditto goes away.
Ditto has
I have my
vanished.
money on Leroy. I think.
Now,
He's got more clout.
what separates these fighters? Anything? Are they all level 9s?
They're all
Yeah,
level
all
9s,
level
but they have unique move sets to what we believe the characters or people would have.
A
Yeah.
Fuzzy Bunny appears on
Tried to stay true to the characters.
It is the claw game. Oh, could it
let's see if
take
we can
away
wiggle
Sparta?
out. Oh,
No.
wiggled out. Oh,
And a lowland executor. That's what he looks like nowadays, Tyler.
That is not Executor. Executor was fat.
Well, he's still got the body. It's just
A much longer
he got,
neck.
he got an extension.
When the Pokemon royalties started coming in, he got a neck job.
We have yet to see
Boy, this
any
is-
sort of stage effect.
Or final smash.
And it's
there we go.
it's an ice Vulpix. You tell me how that makes sense, Tyler.
That's
Oh, and he hits the
Oh.
final smash. Completely whiffing
Yeah.
Vulpix is a fire Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Leroy Jenkins
Ice
really
Pix.
taking it to Sparta so far.
Oh,
shit! There
And
goes his final
as we
smash.
say that,
Got hit
Leroy
into the
Jenkins
camera.
gets blasted off the screen.
Assist trophy. Leroy grabbing it. It's the
he's
pixelated
screwed.
gunner.
Pixelated gunner. He's the man. Get him, Sheriff.
The Pixelated Gunner, folks, for that don't know, should explain who the Pixelated Gunner is.
He's a gunner that we can tell because he shoots things and he's made of pixels.
And he's pretty OP.
A Voltorb, or is that an Electrode?
Nah, that looked like a Voltorb to me. I would call that a Voltorb.
You know what would really impress me if we saw one of the characters pick one of them up?
A Voltorb?
Yeah,
You'd probably
Yes.
die.
No,
Well,
you
you can pick it up and throw
Really?
it. Yes,
It's the timing.
it is a legal move in this tournament.
Yeah, it is.
However, Leroy taking a very big
shit.
lead compared to Sparta with Pink Blobby. Oh, and Mr. Leroy
Jenkins.
taking
See if he
with the
hit his
final smash.
in this time before he wastes it.
He used it last time, but was not able to get a kill.
No, Sparta was
Yeah, that
able
was
to
Sparta.
use it last
that was
time.
Sparta.
This is Leroy's first smash. Not enough though, but enough to
Yeah.
get him up to 100.
They both used it at quite a distance. Oh, we got Isaac. Isaac's pretty good assist too.
Brandon, I don't know what you're doing over there, but
Yeah,
there are
yeah.
no rooting interests in this tournament.
I'm
You don't root for anybody.
I have a cramp in my foot and I'm silently trying to deal with it.
Not look like you were
I
rooting
think
for someone.
I think Leroy's up, and I think he's gonna take it this time.
Yeah, I would agree that I think that this is probably Leroy's match to win.
With a
However,
2-stock lead, still taking Sparta's town.
Yeah, he's tanking him.
however, with Sparta having his finisher, there may be a change of the guards shortly.
In
Doesn't
all
appear to
honesty,
want to be using it.
oh,
who is that?
that's some kind of karate master. And Leroy saving himself with 97%. Oh no!
He gone.
Nope.
What, Paul? Will we see Mira return and yeet someone off the
Oh,
stage?
no. That would be very delightful to watch.
Oh, could
I
Leroy
don't
take
think
another
he's at-
2-stock
Oh!
lead? Sparta bringing Leroy back up with his up smash. Another Pokemon.
Oh,
That's not a real Pokemon either. As you can tell, gentlemen, by the later stages of Pokemon,
Oh god.
they just started throwing things against the wall and hoping it stuck. Sparta down to
Apparently,
one
there's an
stock
ice
life.
cream Pokemon
Man,
nowadays.
he's really trying to get him off the stage, though.
Not doing too good job of it, jumping around like that, if I may say so
Oh.
myself. It's the Picky Peck Bird.
Yeah. One of the most annoying assist trophies to fight against, in my opinion.
Could this be the end
Ooh.
of Sparta with a final smash and the Picky Peck Bird against him? With 70%. He could be
Oh.
gone right here with
He's
a
at
well-placed
90 now.
final.
Oh!
Oh, a jumping
Leroy
slash.
Jenkins with a tremendous final blow, and just like that, the first match of the tournament is over. It goes to Leroy Jenkins.
That's
With
great.
Sparta conceding defeat.
Oh, Sparta didn't concede defeat. Sparta's dead.
He was
dead.
mercilessly killed. With
glad
only
I'm-
2 kills. I expected more of Sparta. He
A
was
sub 5-minute fight, by the way.
Was he not the semifinalist?
Yeah, no, it was Xehanort.
Was it
But,
Xehanort?
but he was close behind.
Sub 5-minute fight for Sparta.
Yeah.
Been eliminated from the tournament.
And now our
I'm
next
really-
fight,
really
They
happy
will
he
take
won,
on. Is that
because-
Captain Jack Sparrow?
Yeah.
Captain Jack.
A
Oh,
couple of immediate entrants. Because of no shows, they just decided they didn't feel like showing up for
yeah,
the tournament.
apparently.
So next up, we'll have Uka Uka, it appears, versus Ron Swanson.
I believe
Oh, yeah,
that is
Brandon-
Whisk versus Ron Swanson.
Whisk, as in the kitchen
As in
utensil.
the kitchen
Yes.
utensil. So I have 3 Miis for myself.
Yeah,
it
they
is
all
Whisk,
Majora's Mask.
Cookie. No, that is Cookie Cutter.
What is it, like Pokemon Evolutions? Whisk, Cookie Cutter, and then what is it, like
Oven.
Blender?
Oven.
Oven is the final frame? That makes sense.
So we're gonna. So from
Brandon,
what
you
we
have
can
some
see-
issues.
From what we can see, Alucard, Raiden, and Captain Jack Sparrow got a bye. Now Captain Jack Sparrow apparently is
Probably
appropriate.
deserved to buy.
He won the last tournament.
tournament.
So we are going to see the next fight of Cookie Cutter versus Ron Swanson. Now I'm pegging Ron
Right.
to win this one.
We have a
Yeah.
sword fighter versus a hand-to-hand combat fighter.
That's my Ron.
That's Ron Swanson there. It's pretty accurate. Honestly, all you needed to give him was some bacon, a burger, steak,
And a pig to kill.
and a tree to whittle down. Although
off
Cookie Cutter with an early
Yeah,
lead.
right. Right
And
off
it's
the
gone
bat.
just
But
like
Ron
that.
Swanson taking it with that shot put.
Ron Swanson probably has some of the stronger fists in this tournament.
He knows how to punch. And a suplex by Ron Swanson.
Not a legal move in collegiate wrestling, totally legal here in Smash.
And he calls upon an Eevee. Not known for calling upon help very often, but he is known for his animal handling.
And an immediate first takedown by Ron Swanson. He is taking it to Cookie Cutter.
If I may say so, for Cookie Cutter, he is giving him the business.
No, you may not say so. Thanks for asking.
Bumper. First bumper of the tournament.
Ron Swanson immediately taking him to town. But could he get back up? He does.
That's the one downfall for Ron Swanson. He is a great hand-to-hand combat artist. He doesn't jump very well.
No, he does not. However, he is known for his survival skills.
Cookie Cutter's going
He
crazy
could live
with
off.
Smasher.
He could live off a pack of bacon alone in the wilderness for a week.
Ron Swanson seemingly continuing to go back to that belly-to-back suplex. It's working well for him.
Oh man!
And of course,
and Cookie Cutter taken out by a thwomp.
When you get a thwomp on the field, it's pretty unlikely that you're going to survive.
Ron went for his final smash, but
He missed the final smash. Hit him with a shot put.
Ron would have gone up with a big 2-stock lead had he landed that.
Oh, that could be big for Cookie Cutter if it didn't just kill itself.
I expect to see that belly-to-back suplex once again.
I expect to see it a lot more in this because it is a very high damage.
The dodge attacks.
There's some impressive music for this fight.
Ron Swanson getting knocked off the edge. Can he
But
bounce
coming
back?
right
He
back.
does.
Oh man!
Some little girls on the field.
have
Ron
no idea
Swanson,
what this is
very
about.
known for his fatherly tendencies
Ron
toward his
Swanson,
stepdaughters.
he did officially adopt those 2 little girls recently.
With his new wife. That's
Oh,
it. Oh, a
right
final
in Ron's
smash
face.
directly onto his face. This could be enough to take out
This
Ron.
could be big. Oh, that's it.
Not Tammy 1 or Tammy 2.
No.
He really likes throwing those shot puts.
And it's enough to take
Right
him
in
out.
Smash.
And Paul, he seems to be using those shot puts as kind of a setup attack.
Yeah.
Where he throws it, gets his opponent kind of off balance, and that's when he comes with the big move.
This belly-to-back suplex.
The belly-to-back suplex being one of them.
Oh,
it's Vince! And there's a bird!
It's a poorly drawn bird on the playing surface.
Hey, Vince is a grand artist, I'll have you know.
And a cat.
And a great fighter.
Vincent Van Gogh? No, probably not.
No, just Vince.
Yeah, just Vince.
That is a poorly constructed seashell.
All hail the mighty Khan.
Oh, and what are we missing?
Ron Swanson
Come on,
should he be able to get back? He has a super.
Oh, he got it! Oh,
Swanson with a
is the
multi-combo takedown.
Cookie Cutter has interrupted Leslie's wedding.
Ron Swanson with an enormous 2-stock lead. 3-1.
Though he could shorten this up.
This could be it right here. This could be it right here. The Blast Zone shrinks. If he gets that forward smash.
Oh, taking Ron out with an
Ron
up
gets
smash.
that forward smash on him. He wins. Oh.
Ron still with a 1-stock lead. Chance to close
Ooh,
things
that
out
was
off
close.
Cookie Cutter. Cookie Cutter, a relative unknown in this competition.
No one knows what he
No one
looks
knows
like.
what he actually looks like, but rumor has it that he actually has 4 eyes.
He is very disfigured and quite ugly.
Ooh.
Both inside and out.
That's
Ron
why
tried
he
to do
wears
that
the Witch
sweet.
Doctor costume.
It helps him hide himself from the rest of the world. Could Cookie Cutter come back? We've seen a comeback before with Captain Jack Sparrow to win the tournament.
Ron Swanson now is going to need to avoid being hit by Cookie Cutter, who has his finishing move.
Ooh, he might be
But
able to
Ron's
knock
about
him
to
off
get
the edge
his
with the final
soon.
Smash.
Oh, a nice counter. Oh,
Ron
but Cookie
Swanson
Cutter
well
with
over
100%.
100%.
Could he
Cookie Cutter
come
just
back?
fucking-
No,
Oh,
no.
Now we have a tied fight, gentlemen. 1-1. Next, Death wins. We'll call it.
Oh, could have taken out with a single straight punch.
Wow.
Just like that guy
At
that
0%,
interrupted
so-
Leslie's wedding.
And as you
0%.
predicted earlier, Brandon, Ron Swanson will move on to the second
The
round.
screen started to
Really,
fade
I
out.
really hope it gets to Ron Swanson versus Billy Beans.
That would be
Really
the
hope it's
manliest man fight we could get in this tournament.
All right, let's see who's up next.
And after our first 2 fights, it appears we're averaging about a 4-minute and 45-second fight. This tournament might be over a little bit quicker than we anticipated.
So Xehanort, Whisk, and Oven get a bye. Xehanort was the runner-up, so he deserves it.
In the next round, you will see Whisk and Oven doing battle.
Going up against each other, yes. Two sides of the same coin.
I don't think we've had that yet.
And now for this fight, we're going to see Goku Super Saiyan versus Agent 47, a well-known assassin.
This just seems kind of unfair to have a god. Agent 47 is a tremendous fighter and has an undefeated record in taking out his casualties. However, when you have gods in the mix, this seems like it may be an unfair advantage.
Look, we have Ron Swanson, so I think Goku's got his challenge for him.
Yeah.
Early on, Goku taking the brunt of the attacks by the Hitman, who comes out firing with what appears to be a briefcase.
It's his briefcase gun. He has modified it for silent takedowns, inconspicuous in a crowd.
Impressive attack moves. Not only is he using it as a firing weapon, but he's also using it as a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He's really edge guarding with it too.
Oh, a mighty
just bouncing all
blow.
over the place, I have to say.
Goku, known for coming back after taking a lot of damage and calling upon his friends. It's John Torobi.
Gentlemen, I don't know about you, but calling on your friends in a one-on-one match is kind of like when you were in the high school the play yard and things got out of hand in your Foursquare tournament. That's not okay.
Oh, man.
Agent 47 with an early death. And it's Luminous. I was not aware of who grabbed that. I believe Goku did.
Yeah, I was definitely Goku.
Looks like kind of a knockoff Moltres from what I see.
Oh, Agent 47 was his final smash, though.
Or a Lugia, if I may.
The first Pokemon I've ever seen, by the way.
Really?
Pokemon.
Lugia?
The first legendary Pokemon ever seen.
I thought that was Ho-Oh.
Was it Ho-Oh?
We
got a teleporting bastard. And he teleported him right off stage, but
there's an Abra trying to cuddle with Goku. He's making mac and cheese.
And nobody can...
No way, that's for Shadow.
Yeah. Did you know there are no spoons?
I honestly have my money on Goku.
Goku
with a slight early lead. The briefcase gun has really come in handy. I know that you can't kill a god with a gun.
They've tried before.
But the Hitman's doing a pretty good job so far.
Yeah. Oh.
Goku reclaims his one
stock lead. And Goku with his final smash.
Could
we see
double
Meteor
kill?
Combination?
Oh, here's the bumpers on stage.
What I can promise you is, because it's been banned in this tournament, you will not see Kamehameha.
No, you will not. It has been banned, so has the Spirit Bomb.
Wow.
Both may die here.
No! Agent 47 able to save himself with his fire.
What a tremendous bail save.
There's 2 items there, though.
To tie the game at 3 stock remaining.
Oh, it's a Pokeball.
It's a Pokeball in the bumper that was already set.
Oh,
he got it!
He got it's the Metagross.
Grabbed it. Oh my god.
Now, Brandon, I'm not one to judge character here, but I am fairly certain you're making players up.
No, you're making the Pokemon up?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I'm not. They didn't just stick with Charizard.
Oh,
a Guile.
Gale. He's gonna throw bananas.
He's gonna throw boomerang bananas.
This is a guy from Tekken?
Yeah, Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, same thing.
Oh, Pac-Man comes into play.
Inky, Blinky, and the other ones.
Isn't it like Fred?
I'm not sure, but
let's see.
Oh, they're going fast. They're going crazy. Oh, and he misses because of the ghost.
The Blinky saved his ass, but he died anyway.
That was about as anticlimactic as we've seen in this tournament so far.
Yeah, that would have been badass.
Hitman down 3-2.
Oh, he's trying to.
Well, could he come back? He's
about to
got a good ledge game going.
Brutalize himself, I think.
Damn.
With that guy.
This trophy on stage.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know.
Let's call him Fred.
Fred the Swordsman.
Fred the Swordsman coming in to assist Agent 47, who is doing an impressive edge game.
Yeah, it really is.
He is keeping Goku off his feet this entire time. This is the Tournament of Power with no flying.
Oh, he's got his final smash there again. I've only seen it do it once.
This could be the perfect use of it.
Oh, he pushed him right off.
What a tremendous weapon he has in that briefcase.
I don't know what it is.
Fire upwards.
Oh, what?
That's an Entei?
That's the dragon thing. But it just killed Agent 47. This could be the end
47
of his
down
assassin
to his
days.
final stock life here. Now, gentlemen, I have to say that I think that Agent 47 got a raw deal in this draw here.
Fighting Goku.
Fighting Goku in the first round. You would think that this is something more for like a Sweet 16 matchup. But it's a first day draw.
You're not entirely wrong, Tyler. This was not fair. He got the luck of the draw, though. But could he get a win with his assists? Oh,
Really trapped up
Goku getting
there.
his meteor coming
Oh.
in, and he connects. Could this be enough to take out Agent 47?
No way that kills. No way.
Oh,
so
just
close
enough.
to the blast zone. So close.
Just
But
enough
he's
to
really
stay in
pounding
this.
his ass in there.
Could he come back? We've seen it happen before.
We have.
With
Very
a Knuckle
gracious.
Joe from
Ooh,
Kirby.
Knuckle Joe might do the trick. Goku's worst nightmare.
Oh, there's an
For the
elimination.
third consecutive matchup in this tournament, we've seen it go down to 1-1 stock.
But with a high damage on one of the
High
opponents.
damage with Agent 47. This is going to be very, very difficuld to overcome.
And that is
Ooh,
it for
that's it
Agent
for Goku.
47.
With the Shoryuken.
Could Goku go all the way this time? He looked good that match.
Yeah.
He looked good, but
not
there were a
too so
couple
good
of
last
spots where I pictured him as a little bit vulnerable.
You want to know where
When
he
you
could
get
have gone?
Goku off his feet, that seems to be the go.
Yeah, if he doesn't have his flying, he seems to not know what to do with his feet. You know who could have handled that situation a lot better?
Don't you dare say Brett Favre.
Brett Favre. We have our first match to go over 5 minutes.
How long was this one?
5 minutes and 45 seconds.
That was a longer
Yeah,
one.
alright.
And now
Looks like Billy Mays is going to get a pass into the second round.
Holly, Billy Mays, and Lilith getting a pass into the next round. And this is just not a fair fight.
This is an
We have
unbelievable matchup.
Stan
Oh, boy.
the Manly and the trash man Danny DeVito coming in for a fight. Both using guns.
Boy. This is
Excelsior
gonna be an exciting
versus Trash Man.
Versus Rumham.
one. Roman. Oh, in the picture chat.
Playing on a tough stage.
Yeah, this is
This is
This
going...
is not ideal for a fat character like Dan DeVito.
And he had to get a little extra room in that steampunk armor. little extra
Oh,
space. And
But
di-
nearly a
Stan
quick
Lee
elimination for the
almost
great
killing
Stan
himself.
Lee.
He just came from heaven. He wants to go back.
I would assume that Danny DeVito will probably try to call on to his Herculean training.
It's possibility.
Another Eevee, by the way. It's the second time we've seen an Eevee
They're very common in
and
the
the
wild.
third time we've seen an Eevee evolution.
Oh. Lots of explosions happening.
Many explosions coming from Danny DeVito, but it seems to be working.
Oh, Stan Lee coming back, but
Stan
Slide
Lee.
punch from
Nah.
Danny DeVito with a quick kill on Stan Lee.
There's a Master Ball on the stage.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I think
He's
that's
so
the god of
screwed.
Pokemon.
He's so screwed. Whoever's in here. Oh, if Danny DeVito jumps, he's dead.
Can Stan the Man come back?
Oh,
He's taken a lot of damage, and Danny DeVito has yet to lose a life.
Arceus, man. That was Arceus.
Danny
That's a
DeVito
really
had
good
100.
Ooh,
Could
another
that be
Pokemon
enough?
on stage.
It's a unicorn. That flies.
What concerns me about Danny DeVito going forward is his excessive alcohol use over the last few years may cause his stamina to be less than what you would like it to be.
True. However, he was able to just narrowly dodge Stan Lee's ultimate attack. Stan Lee playing the ledge game the wrong way. He's making mac and cheese and nobody can stop him.
No. Oh, the
And using the time stop ability, but Stan Lee getting just far enough away.
Wisely, Stan Lee gets out of Shadow the Hedgehog's blast radius.
The mac and cheese was just not strong enough.
You know what I think he was missing there? He was missing that subtle crunch at the end. You need a nice little
The
layer
baked
of
layer
baked,
crust.
the baked crust.
The baked goo.
If you don't have baked, sometimes it's just a little too cheesy.
And the Picky Pecky Bird. We don't know what his name is, but
We just go and pick
He's
you
a
Disclaimer, that's not the official name.
disclaimer, his name is the Pecky Pecky Bird.
Oh,
And
got
a
another-
swamp
oh,
for
boy.
Stan the Man. Could this be his comeback? He brought it down to a 15% lead. If he gets swamped by the swimp, Oh, that's an impressive hit to take him up to 82% from 15.
Oh,
And we see, and in
finally,
if ironically enough, that Pokemon actually named Picky Peck.
oh shit, really?
Now, after the longest match we've seen in this tournament, this one moving
Creeping up to
very
the
quickly.
shortest.
Very quickly. We're down to 2 stock lives each.
And Stan Lee has caught back up, and in fact has a lead on percentage.
This could be going anywhere. Oh boy.
An Abra attack teleports him off the stage, but with their aerial recovery, I don't think it's going to do much. In fact, it could help kill Danny
if they
DeVito.
play it right, you never know. Oh, see?
Oh,
Stanley and Danny DeVito saved themselves.
Saved him.
Oh man, he pulled himself back up. Oh,
The Black Knight.
Oh,
He's very slow, but if you get hit, you're done for.
game. Oh,
Coming after Stan
come
the
on,
Man.
Stan, use it. Use your final match.
And he gets eliminated.
Stan Lee has been absolutely slaughtered by this large, slow, impending
But he
knight.
takes it back to a 1-1 fight, both with 0%. Once again, bringing it back to 1-1.
This is a close match.
Stan Lee has created some of the greatest superheroes this world has ever seen, but what Stan Lee can't do, just like every mortal man, is cheat a large iron sword.
Oh boy.
That's not enough to take him out, but it is enough to damage him. With a
Now
final
Stanley's
smash,
got his. Come on, Stan.
if Stan could use it at just the right moment.
I don't know who I want to win for.
You're a broadcaster.
Holy, you're
Broadcaster, you
He's
should
a
be
godsend.
impartial.
He's a godsend.
Stan Lee taking out Danny DeVito.
He knew all along.
His
He baited him
cameos
in.
have ramped up a little.
He baited Danny DeVito in with the Pokeball.
Danny DeVito taken out in the first round thanks to
The
Stan
glasses
the
make the
Man.
costume, honestly.
Oh,
It
which
was,
one?
in fact, the shortest fight we've seen this tournament so far,
Definitely.
despite the fact that there were 9 kills.
Yes. Just like every other match. Ham Solo getting a
Ham
pass.
Solo.
Ray Mark III and Bob Ross. Respectively, Bob Ross
should get a pass.
deserves. Now, this should be the first round we get all fights. So, we are going to see Leroy Jenkins versus the former champion, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Not former. Reigning.
Reigning
The
champion.
Until you've been
Apologies.
defeated, you are the reigning champion.
Reigning champion.
He's gonna make it rain.
Now, Captain Jack Sparrow did in fact have a bye in the first round, so he may be fresher. But on the flip side, Leroy Jenkins was in a tough fight. Experience may reign supreme early.
He is well known for rushing in, and
Ooh.
he does not need any experience.
And,
With a fast elimination on Captain Jack Sparrow.
That definitely proves that he definitely rushes in.
However, Captain Jack Sparrow, well known for coming back from a bad situation.
Yeah, all of his matches last tournament definitely happened
And
that
he
way.
pulls out the Fatal Frame Girl.
He is, in fact, the worst pirate you've ever heard of.
Yet he's the best pirate you've ever seen.
Ooh,
Oh, almost an elimination on Leroy Jenkins.
couple fatal frames. Right?
Could it be enough to knock Leroy off? No, he's sticking around with a Pokeball.
One thing
Oh.
I've noticed early in this tournament is that combatants are willing to throw themselves off the edge, knowing the fact that
Wow.
they have that jump move to save themselves.
Yes,
Yeah, it's really risky. They like to play the edge guard game.
it is a risky strategy. However, it has not paid off in the way that we thought of until we saw this fight. Leroy taking him down a peg already.
Oh
And a quick strike to eliminate. Leroy Jenkins.
Got the bumper in play right at the edge. This
That
gonna
is
be
a very
interesting.
poor strategy because that will save both of them.
And hurt him.
And
Oh,
Captain
there
Jack
goes Jack.
sent into the sea.
Leroy Jenkins has not trailed in this tournament.
Oh, but he's up a stock too.
Leroy, the newcomer, could take this tournament. He's looking very sharp right
A
now.
lot of uppercuts.
For all you
from
sports
Jack.
fans, this is like watching UMBC beat Virginia last year in the tournament.
And for all you
Ooh.
nerds, this is like watching Leroy Jenkins fight Captain Jack
Jack
Sparrow.
It's Blade Trinity.
It's Rodon from
He's not
Bayonetta.
doing a whole lot other than jumping around, but there was a giant ground fist. I would assume summoned from the depths of hell.
And a final smash hit right onto the assist and Leroy. Not enough to eliminate.
Whoa.
And John Jerobi taking the sword to Captain Jack. Could Davy Jones take him back? Was his final fight with the Rack Queen enough to demoralize him?
It might have been.
Leroy Jenkins with a large 2-stock lead now. Captain Jack Sparrow probably will have to play on the defensive for the remainder of the game, which, as you all know, when you play to not lose the game, you generally will not win the game.
Oh, he was smart about staying off the
Does Captain Jack ever truly have a plan?
Captain Jack, very much like Joker and a dog that gets out.
Oh, is that
Chasing
Alucard?
the car.
Chasing cars.
Oh.
Doesn't know what he's going to do if he catches one.
And Alucard takes a stock from
And
Leroy.
the higher resolution Alucard.
I want to see Alucard summon Alucard. You're right,
Oh,
his coat is black.
A bad attack. And a Goldeen on dry land. Does not seem
Not
like it
gonna
would be
do
very
much.
effective.
Oh! Will he waste his... Oh, no.
Oh, and just coming back,
Spammed
Captain
us up.
Jack now leading the fight.
No, he's not.
He has more percentage.
He has one more death.
I did not see that. You are too true, my fellow But Leroy Jenkins killing himself.
Leroy Jenkins with a self-inflicted death.
Captain Jack.
Now we have
beating
ourselves a
him.
contest.
Puffy Cloud is out. I don't
Yeah.
know what they will do.
Sleep puts you to sleep.
Oh, an
Captain Jack with his
impressive
final
hit.
smash.
If he could hit this on the ledge game, it could eliminate Leroy. Keeping him away from the assist trophy as long as he can.
No,
It's a
Captain
good
Jack
strategy.
loves his friends. And it's...
It's the Zantensuken.
Yeah.
Could it be enough to take him out? No,
Oh,
and
it's
that
a hard
hit
miss.
misses.
That would have been a kill. Probably.
Tyler, what do you think Leroy could be doing to eliminate Captain Jack just a little bit faster?
Well, I think that Leroy has found himself on the outside of the map too
It's
frequently.
Mira, forget about it.
He's found himself on the outside of the map too frequently, playing kind of that edge game, but playing it in a risky manner where Captain Jack has the inside edge, just like we saw right there.
And we've seen Mira being summoned. Could she yeet Captain Jack off the stage? Yeet!
Oh!
She yeeted him out of existence
Well,
for the final life.
Everything that we just said about Leroy Jenkins, you can wipe out the window because a win is a win, and it doesn't matter how you get it.
And it is against the now former champion.
Now you may say the former champion.
Wow. The first to defeat him. The legendary Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins taking out Captain Sparrow. But now we have a white-haired, stoic-faced fight. Raiden from Metal Gear Solid versus Alucard from Castlevania.
This is going to be a good fight.
I believe our second fight to have mismatched weapons.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of sword fights so far. Outside of the Stan Lee and Danny DeVito fight, we've not seen very many gunfights.
Just Agent 47. Nope. That was the first mixed fight.
I'm going
looking
to say this right now. This might be a little biased of me, but I don't think this stage fits either of these characters.
I don't think so either.
Brutal Slaughterers, not used to playing in the Dandelion Fields.
However, Raiden,
Really
a
juking
very
each other out here.
even match right now.
Yeah, they're really juking each other.
It's that feeling out process in the beginning of
Yeah.
the fight.
Two
Whoever
well-seasoned fighters.
Whoever gets the first half of the game.
Surviving the opening round really gives you an advantage by allowing you to
Ooh.
see the game film on your opponent. You study up and you learn, and this is two veteran fighters, like you mentioned, Brandon. They're not going to take this fight for granted. They probably won't be in this league very much longer.
No, one of them will be out by the end of this match. Thanks, John.
You understand that a league is more than a tournament.
I know
correct?
it is.
Oh!
And an elimination
Alucard.
on Raiden. And an elimination on Alucard thanks to the surfing Raichu.
I don't know what the fuck's up with that.
We got a quick weather change here, folks. This weather change is brought to you by Snowy Tires.
Brought to you by global warming. Please start helping the planet.
Ladies and gentlemen, all we ask is that, maybe ride a bike to work once in a while.
That cook literally just made mac and cheese, and he could not be stopped. But a good
Shadow
final
and
smash by Alucard, but not enough to take him out. Could Raiden hit his final smash to eliminate Alucard?
But he got the block on the jab.
And a Ditto appears on the field. This could be just what he needs.
Man, they're really good at blocking each other's attacks.
Oh, could this be enough to take him out? It is!
It's a massive blow right there from Raiden.
But the Ditto on the screen, could it be the assist that Alucard needs at 106%?
This has been the most evenly matched fight. Every time one of our combatants goes down, the other one is quick to follow.
And another Eevee appears on the stage. Very common Pokemon.
Yeah, definitely.
More common than a Caterpie,
It's strange
apparently.
how often we've got it.
And
They
now
actually only have the rights to 7 Pokemon.
it's
I don't know.
Nintendo, dude. Now we're back to summer. Once again, please start riding bikes or something.
Mass transit is available in most cities.
Carpool if you can. Please start supporting the EPA if you can, because they are getting highly underfunded in this new budget plan.
Separate the cans of bottles.
Oh my!
Recycle.
One elimination.
As we mentioned
after-
earlier, the
after
double
another.
elimination, very quick.
However, Raiden does have one stock above Alucard.
Ooh, nice drop.
Could the Cyber Soldier take on the demonic Vampire Hunter?
You know who I'm surprised is not making an appearance in this tournament? Ezio. I thought we may see him today.
Alditore?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
We'll have to give
he's
him a call.
over in France. He's assassinating people.
Ooh,
Agent 47 came in his place and immediately got eliminated. And a Beware uppercutting Alucard out of existence.
Man, Raiden is kicking his behind her.
If Raiden could hit this final smash at the edge of a screen, it could be enough to take out Alucard from the tournament.
We see him trying
This
to go
could
for the
be
counter,
enough.
but he doesn't need to. Oh, that's
Gentlemen, we've seen many close contests so far. This right here is what you would call an old-fashioned beatdown.
This was close at the beginning. However, after Raiden was able to analyze his foe and figure out his fighting pattern, it was no contest.
Yeah,
His cybernetic body was just too strong.
too much for the old bat. That was a good match. I had my money on Alucard, sadly, but I'm happy to see.
And now we see Ron Swanson, the man of Pawtuck, I believe it's called. What's this town called?
What?
The man of what's Ron Swanson?
Pawnee.
Pawnee. That was Pawtuck.
Pawnee, Indiana.
The man of Pawnee, Indiana, versus Xehanort, the Seeker of Darkness. Could he steal the ultimate vessel?
The
If he
ultimate
is able to steal, and a surprise fighting stage, because this is the stage that Xehanort fought Paul in the last tournament. However, I do believe we had stage hazards on.
Yeah.
It is safe to say we are in literal hell.
Ron Swanson going to hell to teach Xehanort a lesson.
It is quite warm here.
Ron Swanson not showing the heat though, not even deigning his body to sweat.
Unlike the last round where Ron Swanson was able to use the attack highly, I would bet that you will not see his
The shot
cannonball
put?
shot put
Yeah.
move as much. Xehanort a little quicker.
Xehanort calling upon a Bomberman.
Ooh,
And the explosion enough to take out Ron Swanson in this small stage.
Bomberman at it again.
Another elimination on Ron Swanson.
Xehanort, this is the round where you expect a close competition, and Xehanort just dominating from the get-go.
Could Ron be taken out without Xehanort losing a life? It's highly unlikely, but it is a possibility.
Oh,
way
wow,
has
he
been
caught that
fighting.
Tremendous
air.
catch out the air from Ron
That was
Swanson.
crazy.
It's a Snivy, I believe.
Ron Swanson with his final smash. Let's see if he can use it.
A tremendous ground pound right there, or the shockwave sending him in the air,
Oh.
but just out of range for that final smash. A town just erupting out of nowhere. Sim City.
These are the kind of things that you only see in hell.
Zane are using his own attacks against him.
Ron kind of taunting there.
Yeah. Doing the
not a smart move with the considering you're down one
Ron taking himself out with the aerial recovery
with the bumper. The bumpers are really unpredictable in this tournament.
Oh, Ron Swanson. I believe I know what has happened to Ron. He has been infected with the Tammy.
This is not good.
This is embarrassing for Ron.
As you are broadcasters, you try to stay as unbiased as possible, but you hate to see something like
Zero
this
just might change that up, though.
No, this could be enough to take out Ron Swanson from the tournament.
Zero down two.
Gentlemen, we talked about a blowout in last match. This was a beatdown.
Blew him out of the water.
Xehanort came back for Kingdom Hearts 3 and is determined to win.
Man, he really wants to get in this tournament, man.
That was a sub 3 minute fight.
Ron Swanson.
2.5 minutes.
Taken out. If I may say so. Like a pansy.
Like a pansy.
By the way, gentlemen, we've not yet seen a non-sword combatant make it into the third round of the tournament. This will change right here as Whisk and Oven get set to do battle.
Two sides of the same coin. Which is the superior side? Long-range firepower or close-range beatdown?
This is also the first time we're seeing any of the, the Majora's Mask movies fight together.
They seem to be dancing around the stage, getting a feel for the environment, and a nice quad hit from the rocket launcher arm, bouncing on his head.
When you have such equal competitors, the thought process would be that you would take the long-range attacks, simply because they don't have the ability to get in close. However, I would bet that these two will come right down to the wire.
And
maybe we spoke too soon.
And Whisk killing himself just like he did in the original tournament. If I may say so, this feels self-defeating.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And Whisk calling upon the might of Andros. Oh, and Whisk killing himself again.
They both kind of did it.
Oven has not yet killed Whisk.
He has only killed himself.
A 2-1 lead.
Could this be
enough
enough?
On stage, but it might not even matter. I don't think they're gonna go for it. Oh, and Oven eyeing it up. He's got it.
It's a Mimikyu. Could this be enough to disintegrate? If he can grab him, he does. If he lays the beatdown on, Whisk could be disintegrated.
Boy, they are just
not enough damage to be done to kill him outright. But the Black Knight makes a return. We all know what happened last time when he hit Stan Lee, and it appears he did it again. Now, Tyler, what's the angle you want to work here for this close of a fight? 2-2 stock with 0%.
Well, and the issue being right now is I think that you're staying away from the Black Knight. You're not really trying to play the attack game. You're just trying to not get slaughtered by that 1,000-pound knight. Now that he's off the board, now I expect to see Whisk kind of take it to Oven, because Oven's yet to get a kill on his own.
And Whisk hitting a final smash to pull a beatdown on him, which is enough to kill him. Whisk, with the 2 kills that he had on himself, could come back to take this tournament, to take this match.
Well, and if you think about it, Whisk has self-inflicted 2 of his deaths and was killed by the Black Knight once. He's not been killed by Oven yet. As we say it, that's the broadcaster's jinx.
Yeah, commentator's curse. For sure.
Could Whisk take this fight? If he can stay away from the edges, he might have this.
We talked about it earlier in the tournament, staying away from the edges where you're the outside competitor. Oven's going to have to do that to stay out of the hole.
And it's our first appearance of Everybody Hates Math.
I'm calling it that.
From what we know, numbers combine with numbers and they explode.
Now, I'm not a math genius, and in fact, I failed out of 2nd grade
Whisk has killed himself
again
for the final kill of the match.
I'm not one to say that teams don't deserve to make it into a certain stage of a tournament simply because you win and you move on. This one feels a little cheap.
I have to agree with you. For 3 of the kills were own deaths.
They'll only rank it as 1.
Yet
I don't agree with that.
Yet there were 3 of them that we observed that were not acquired by Oven.
But Oven, nonetheless, will move on.
And with that final fight, we are ending that side of the bracket for now. We are going to take a short commercial break. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you would like to see the conclusion of this tournament, join us for the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.